Hello, and welcome to Esprit's latest tips and tricks video. My name is Ryan Thomas, and I'll be showing you how to quickly swap out your machine models to accurately match your machining environment inside of Esprit TNG. We'll be taking a look on how to program a part on a 3-axis, 4-axis, and 5-axis machine. In this file, we have a fully programmed part on a 3-axis vertical mill. Let's say I want to machine this part complete in one operation, and I want to go from a single to multi-part production run without having to reprogram my part. To swap out our machine, we can go to the Home tab, select Machine Setup, and double-click on my machine name. We can select the folder icon to load in our horizontal mill MPRJ file. You can see my digital twin is now loaded into Esprit, and I can accept my machine configuration by hitting OK. When changing your machine within an existing program, the links and operations inside of the Program Manager will recalculate to take into account the kinematics of the new machine. Some links cannot be calculated because our part setup and workpiece mounting need to be updated. So to do this, we will come over to the part setup and reconfigure our workpiece. To see how Esprit can program operations off one part setup, we will delete any unnecessary workpiece and redefine our stock solid. Inside of the machine setup, we can remove the 3 existing vices along with the current workpiece setup and load a Tomestone fixture since we are using a 4th-axis mill. We will then load in a suitable vise that will be mounted to the fixture adapter position of the Tomestone. We can rotate the vise using the translate or rotate values around the X, Y, and Z axes to have a more accurate representation of our machine models. To mount our workpiece to our fixture, we can select our fixture name and select Workpiece. To correctly orient our part, we will select the bottom face of our workpiece, hold Ctrl on my keyboard, and select the bottom face of the vise. From there, we can use the center mating command to center the 2 selected faces to bring the workpiece back into our jaws. I can select 2 faces, one on the back of my workpiece and one on my jaw, and align these 2 using the alignment command. To ensure my workpiece is mounted to my fixture, I can toggle the open and close locations of my jaws. With the help of Esprit, we can simply copy my fixture and paste it onto the remaining fixture adapter locations on my Tomestone. The fixture and workpiece will be copied over, and the work offsets will be created automatically. I can double-click on the work offset, change the offset type to extended, which allows me to use the secondary number and disable the primary number when pitching off on the part. After confirming my machine configuration, Esprit will utilize its artificial intelligence to create operations for each workpiece and update the Program Manager. So we're ready to take the program to our machine, but what if this 4-axis mill isn't available for us as promised? Lucky for us, we have a 5-axis mill that's not running apart. Esprit makes it easy to swap out a machine to avoid as much downtime as possible. Instead of having to go through the same process of mounting my workpiece to my fixture, I will keep the same fixture and workpiece mounted. I can then select my machine file, take a preview of the machine in my open window, and then select the MPRJ file to load into Esprit. Since we're setting up another production file, I can simply swap out my Tomestone fixture for a pyramid fixture that has 4 mounting positions. The current vices and workpiece positions will be updated to the fixture adapter locations on the pyramid. We'll go ahead and delete any excess vice or workpiece that we'll not be using in our file and confirm our machine configuration. Our Program Manager will be optimized based on the rotary angles while maintaining the order of operations. Esprit's machine awareness is generous enough to minimize the amount of tool changes and automatically calculate our links. That's it for today's Esprit's tips and tricks video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to visit our website at espritcam.com to subscribe to our newsletter for more cool videos. Stay tuned for other Esprit tips and tricks.